Reno Martinez, John Chris Salvador, all the other names. Those are the two I use as a moniker. So I'm going to talk about, I finally got out of the room, got this annoying beige, two things here, background. I know that I'm going to talk about who I am in terms of, you're probably not going to want to watch the whole thing, but this is about Sacha Baron Cohen doing fake videos. He does fake videos. Borat, all the movies he does are fake. And I have a little experience in that era, some, not most. But I can tell you that Sacha Baron Cohen, I'm going to talk about this. Okay, here we go. Why do people fake something like, okay, like Borat? He said that the Pamela Anderson, when he went with the video cameras and he kidnapped her, he put a duffel bag over her and he was there for real. It was like a real one-take thing. And he said, oh yeah, if I would have done that, it would have been kidnapping and I would have got arrested. So, you know, we talked about it. We did maybe 3 or 4 takes and the people around, we had to like be conscious of them because they didn't know it was a prank. Which is, and that right there, Sacha Baron Cohen, the one from Borat, I am a Borat, yes, him, and Bruno, and whatever the hell he does. I have his emails, so if you're interested in emailing his people, nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a fuck because it's entertainment. You were watching, if somebody goes in the movie, hey, Thanos isn't real. You see what you're watching? Thanos is a guy in a motion capture and you're sitting there watching a fake battle. It's not real. That's kind of the thing about pranks. But the sad thing is, once you know it's fake, once you know, like you look at it fake, you're like, you know what? That's it. It's dead. I don't want to watch it anymore. Only new people can watch it and that secret can't get out. It's kind of like the Blair Witch, where you look at the Blair Witch, and it was one of those movies where we thought, was this real? We knew it wasn't, but we didn't know for sure. We didn't know what it was. You kind of knew it has to be a movie. It's actors. You know, you knew it. You kind of knew already, like, there's no way that these people died and this movie came out. It would be a tragedy. People would make much more of a big deal about it. And people thought, oh, you know, there's some people that thought, oh my God, they're literally on film. They're literally on camera. She's screaming and crying. It's real. It's real. And people thought, there were some people that thought the Blair Witch Project is real. And that's why that movie made all the money that it did, because it would have been a viral YouTube video today. Of course, the idiots that they were, they went to the MTV Movie Awards or something and they accepted an award and then was like, oh, well, they're actors. You know, and it was like, yeah, I'm an actress, and now none of them are doing anything. See, none of them have a career. None of them are anyone. So, you know, you sit there and you go, well, damn, man, I don't know. And you sit there kind of going, well, you know, what were we supposed to do? You go, well, what you did was you made everyone believe, oh my God, the guy's going to die. That was it. They found footage. They found the footage. You were recording, like right now, if I'm being recorded, like, whoa, there's a tiger in here. Oh my God, it's eating me. And it eats me. And then 2 days later, I'm like, hey, I'm famous. Look at me. That was a fake thing. So so for Sacha Baron Cohen, who does fake pranks, not pranks, but fake, well, he's a prankster. He's a comedian. He's a fake comedian. I understand that a lot of people, I've witnessed some firsthand, but I've noticed that people go really like, oh, don't tell anyone I'm fake. Oh my God, I'm so scared. Please, ooh. Oh my. And it's like, duh, no one's saying anything. But I'm calling out Sacha Baron Cohen in the sense that I saw an interview, and this was the stupidest fucking interview. He's on the Hollywood Reporter, and he's literally sitting there talking, and they're like, okay, so I had to go in, right? And, you know, Secret Service are looking for me. And they're like, oh, so what happened? And they could shoot me at any time, you know? Like, okay, you know, like, this is a little scary. I have to do an interview where I'm this terrorist. And you're sitting there like, oh, wow, okay. And they're all there riveted, like, wow, what happened? Now, what if he had stopped and said, yeah, but it's all fucking bullshit, you know? Yeah, I just went in and was like, hey, let's fake it, you know? Then everybody went, all right, you're that guy. You're that guy. You're the bullshitter. You're the guy who can't be the real guy, who actually goes in, gets that interview, and then you realize, well, nobody could do that. And that's where the genius comes in, that everyone gets angry, is that some people want to, but they go, it's impossible. Because he was talking, he's like, the thing about it is, they were looking for me already. And and he's sitting there blah, blah, blahing the whole situation. And you're like, and everyone's just like, what's going to happen? Did they catch you? And it's like, and then I kind of did the interview. And it's like, all that is really going to come out of his mouth is this. So basically, it's impossible to get these things done. So what I decided to do was say, hey, I'm Sacha Baron Cohen. I'm famous. I make millions of dollars. I would be willing to share that profit with you. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to come in as if this is real. Then you're going to react, and we're going to do a bunch of takes. And whichever one is the best one, whichever one feels like, ooh, the audience can react to that, that's what we're going to do. So you're a politician, and I'm a guy trying to, put a bag over your head. Well, here's what we're going to do. Let's try it this way. Oh, we did it. Oh, let's try it another way. Oh, and Secret Services, they're smiling, and they're all laughing, and they like it. And I'm like a clown who dresses up and goes, I'm not really going to spray you with acid. It's, I'm telling you what it is. It's butter water. So that's what it was, and we did it. And all fake people do this, and I understand. And I gave them some money, and we did it. Oh, hey, that's pretty smart. That's a pretty smart way to make a living. Yes, it is a smart way to make a living. But assholes like Raynell, assholes out there are like, blah, blah, it's fake. So please, respect the filmmaker, and I believe this, respect the filmmaker, and don't say it's fake. Don't ruin it for someone else. If you know the magic trick, don't go, oh, he's under there. Look, ha, ha, ha. Don't ruin it. It's a deception. It's a misdirection. Let us do it. But you realize, and then you go, and they further Sacha Baron Cohen, he'd go, and also, if you think, I'm glad you think this, but I mean, if you literally think that I'm going to put my life on the line, I'm going to walk into Secret Service and say, bomb, I'm about it, I blow you all up, and then something crazy happens, I'm not going to do that. Maybe someone would, but they'll be stupid because what if the Secret Service shoots me and that's the fear of the story, but I'm not going to do that when I can just do the con and go, hey guys, Secret Service, everybody, what's up? I'm just going to scream bomb and you guys react and okay. There you go. So that's the fakeness. And it pisses people off because there's always that one guy who's like, I'm trying to do it for real, or I've done it for real, and I don't have the views. And it's like, just leave. I want to leave Sacha Baron Cohen alone, and I will. But come on, man, don't. When you're finally, your jig is up, just accept it and go, excuse me, could you please shut the fuck up about this? This is how I make my money. I want people to watch Borat. They're watching it. And then you realize, well, nobody's watching Borat. After they know it's fake, it's dead. No one watches it. Nobody wants to watch the Blair Witch Project knowing there's an actress and they're trying to make you believe the whole movie. Oh my God! Oh, I'm dying! Oh, they're gonna come kill me! Oh, do another take? Do another take? Annoying. So, thank you, Sacha Baron Cohen, for trying. But dude, just, and you wonder, why don't people, you always wonder, why don't people say anything? Why don't they just do like me, like an asshole, do a YouTube or whatever? Because those people get exposed and people don't care. It happens. It's happened. And the people just go, blah, blah, you faked it. And it's like saying, Mommy, Daddy's cheating on you. Now you have to get a divorce with him. I'm the kid that got my parents a divorce. And people hate those people. So I know Sacha Baron Cohen is looking at me. All I want to say is, Sacha Baron Cohen, I caught you on your bullshit. You're in the Hollywood Reporter talking to some of the greatest comedians, some of the greatest people. Why didn't he just be honest at that moment and say, guys, I can't tell you enough. This stuff is fake. I'm not fake. I'm an actor. I'm real. I can do it for real. But would you do it for real? When someone says, hey, there's a bunch of men with guns who might blow your fucking head off, when you walk up to them, and if they see the camera, they're going to know it's fake. There's a fakeness. So, whatever. Sacha Baron Cohen, Out.